Talking about saying some vile stuff, reports in the press about Andrew Parker, who was a supporter of reform, apparently used a racist slur for Nigel, whilst in Nigel's constituency, and was talking about Rishi Sunak, used a racist slur there. And there's been other problems, haven't there, within the party? What are your views on that, David? Previously, it's been reported that the people who vetted the candidates, they didn't have enough time to do it. And I think Richard Tice is saying he's looking into it. Fill me in on the details.
Well, you know as well as I do what my values and what I stand for. I will not tolerate any homophobia, anti-Semitic abuse, hatred of any type or racism in the party. And if anyone is found to be holding those views, they are out. And we have been very clear about that. Andrew Parker was a volunteer. Now, any political party has lots of volunteers that come along, deliver leaflets, etc. Those volunteers are not screened because they turn up to help the party. It transpires, I don't know if you're aware of this, the story's moved on considerably because Andrew Parker is an actor. Now, I think there are a lot of questions, and I'm being very careful what I say here. There are a lot of questions because Andrew Parker said he once met Nigel Farage. AI has looked at images online. There is a 99.9% certainty between Andrew Parker, the man we know, and this actor who is on acting websites, who appeared in various television programs. He specializes in rough voices. So we are saying, and we are calling it out and saying to Channel 4, there are huge similarities here, and I think you have some questions to answer. And I would also like to know, why are the mainstream media going for Reform UK? And the answer for that is they're terrified of what is happening.
Yeah, well, you do again make an interesting point. I'm glad you come round to the AI and advancing that sort of side. And there was a brilliant program on yesterday, Dispatches, which uncovered a lot of these AI fakes, if you like, and looking at that sort of side and how that might prejudice people. I always say in any election, well, the first casualty in any war is the truth. Well, the same in elections, and AI can contribute to that. But you make a very interesting point. It'd be interesting to see if he is an actor and whether people have been played up on that sort of basis. But one of the criticisms that Keir Starmer says, he said about Nigel Farage, is that his failure to deal with racists in reform shows his weakness as a leader. I'll come to you first on that, Nick, and then back to you, David. Nick.
Every party has these issues every now and again because parties cannot completely vet everybody who's involved in that party, from candidates to volunteers to supporters. It's an impossible ask. But there's certain types of racism, certain types of criticism and hate that's perfectly acceptable in our country at this moment in time. So in Clacton, where Nigel Farage is standing, the Labour candidate was anti-white racist, and everybody found that okay, that he likes to drink white man's tears. So we need to be careful. So David's right. The reason why they're attacking reform at the moment with these slurs and these investigations is because they're terrified of Reform UK at the moment. If they weren't afraid of them, they would be ignoring them and wouldn't even mention them. They're terrified, hence why the attacks are happening. But this is a cross-party problem. You cannot vet everybody who's involved in any political party. Did you like that video? I think you did. Hit the bell, give it a big thumbs up, comment. And don't forget, I'm standing for election in Oldham East and Saddleworth. So please share this video, speak to your family and friends if you live in Greater Manchester. And if you live in Oldham East and Saddleworth, make sure you vote for me. Catch you soon.